Okay, I don't need the microphone. Everyone, thank you very much for joining us on our 44th anniversary demonstration. It's obviously 44 years since the show has been running. I started teaching in Australia in 1980. Dojo's gone through lots of phases, lots of changes. Today, it's my pleasure to try and explain some of what we do. Most of you know Aikido is a very in-house crowd today, but I want to talk about something. I want to talk about Uke. So, there's no clue what I want to do. I had no clue what I want to do either. But he copied me. He matched me timing, intensity, everything. That's the job of the UK. And the training in Aikido is that at a certain level, you can't be taught verbally. You have to feel it. So when I was UK in my early days, I was very nervous. And I'd grab my teacher like this. And I was so nervous. I'd fall and I'd be fine, but I had no clue what they were doing. As my falling skills improved, my confidence improved, I started grabbing them like this. And I could feel what they were doing. And then I could emulate that feeling. And that's part of the process of learning Aikido. You give to your students and your students get better. So look at the body language, right? This is me being nervous, or this is me saying, does it work? This is me saying, how does it work? And once you flip that switch and your mind changes, everything starts to happen. So a lot of people come to the dojo again and again, and they're always grabbing like this. They're always questioning, and that's fine. But if you're going to question after 5 years, you should find another dojo. After 3 or 4 years, you should be asking not does this work, it's how does this work? And it's a really important step. I went to Malaysia with a whole lot of people in August, and every one of them there was there to learn, as opposed to people who come to the dojo who want to be taught. And again, if you want to learn, you will seek out the answers yourself. And that only happens if you're aware. If you're not aware, you cannot learn. You have to be taught. So I use the word kyoshi when I introduce Forster Sensei. Kyoshi means someone who's technically proficient. And at 5th Dan, if you're going to do a test for 5th Dan, which Alia and Bart should do at the end of this year, that's putting pressure on them, then I will not push you. I will help you get there, but I will not push you because you have to push yourself. And that ability to push yourself comes from having been uke like these guys. All 3 of them started as kids. And you see, you can watch. Hey! In judo, the top flight judo players in the Olympics, when they throw, the person being thrown hits the mat at about 60 km an hour while still accelerating. And by all accounts, bones should be breaking. If we're doing it at half that pace, at 30 km an hour, not many people can take that. I'm not being light on him, we're fast. And while I'm not killing him, I'm not holding back much either. I can only do it with people who trust me and who I trust. So if I can teach him not just the technique, but if I can convey the intensity, then I'm doing my job. Without the intensity, martial art is empty. So Roberto Sensei and I did a demonstration last year in Sydney. And please don't put this on Facebook. There were people who were doing amazing stuff. And I had just damaged my leg. And we did the demonstration, I think, on a Saturday. And on Tuesday, I was going to have an operation. So what we did was really simple. There was nothing fancy. But ours was the only demonstration they played up on at night at dinner. And the reason was the intensity. Without that intensity, martial arts is kind of empty. So if you felt the intensity between Lucas and me, that's what it's about. So this weapon is called a jo. Okay? I've said this before, you can use it to hit someone, you can use it to walk, you can use it as an ornament. Whatever you do, if you study, you can use it anywhere you want. If you make it yours, you can use it anywhere you want. Hey! Hey! I get often accused of being a gaucho bastard, and that I'm never happy on the mats. Because for me, if I'm happy with you, you've reached your potential. There's nothing for me to push, there's nothing for me to be upset about. So if I'm happy with you, and I pat you on the back and say, well done, stop training, because you ain't going to go any further. But if I'm grouchy with you, it's because I see potential, and I want you to fulfill that potential. So in Malaysia, I said to everyone that for 2 weeks, you will see the all miserable me. I will not be happy. And if I was, you're wasting your time. If you come to the dojo, and the teacher stops telling you, relax, 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 and the teacher's not angry with you, find another dojo. One, they're telling you to relax so your technique will come up, not your strength. Two, if they grouch you with you, it's because they want to see you get better. They see potential. I can't push someone who's got no potential. So everyone here from Old Man Jim to the youngest, Ethan, I push. That's my job. And if you don't like it, tough luck. But I won't compromise on that. So everyone says I'm a really hard teacher. And my uncle over there, such a nice man, lovely man. And I got told in Malaysia once, you don't teach like your uncle. He's so nice and you're such a miserable bastard, you yell at people all the time. And I said, I don't teach like him. I teach like how he taught me. He passed away, what, 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago? And so he'd been alive for 50 years of my Aikido. In all that time, he paid me one compliment. One. If you think I'm hard, how tough's that? But that one compliment meant a lot. So if you're getting someone telling you good, 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 after a while it stops meaning anything. So like these guys here, they get pushed all the time. And if you don't get pushed, you're no good. And to come up here and be my uke, I'm trusting you with my technique. And then again, to go back to that trust. Without that trust, I can't do what I want to do because I have to protect them and they're nervous. If they're good, I can do what I want to do and they can look after themselves. So a good uke is one who will allow themselves to be thrown to help me demonstrate my technique. They don't jump. They will take the force and then they will fall out of it. They will save themselves. A bad one is someone who will take the force and go splat. Right? So in some schools like Miro, the main thing is to break your partner's balance and to blend with them. So you will see, for example, this on Facebook either, you'll see techniques like this. So I'll break his balance, but I don't worry about my posture and my balance. Here, in the Yoshinkan system, it's me using my posture, my body, to control him. That's why this is important. You want to be able to move and hold your posture. So I'm using my posture to apply pressure. It looks like nothing. Stand up. So it's all my posture, all my power going to one point. So if I do this, it doesn't work. I have to learn to focus my power and project my power. So now, people say no one graduates like this, and that's true, but it's a good way to illustrate what we do. They're both young, big dumb, and very strong. So for me to do this, look at my shoulders and elbow. I need to be able to bring them to my center. Then I can control them. So I can't do it here, but I engage them with my body. And with my body. And this technique is called non-cutter. And essentially, it's me using all my power into one spot at one time. Stand up. Okay? So now, this is me pushing down into the point here. Stand up. This is me pushing into the point in his head. Stand up. So like a sword, My focus is not here, my focus is forward. This way. And my posture goes there. In. Finally, Aikido is a lot about movement. There is no Aikido technique that involves you standing still. So, you saw people attacking two, and start moving, keeping them in front of me all the time. If I do this and that. So, I need to be able to deal with one person here while knowing where the other person is. That's what you ought to do. So, in Aikido, we try to learn from everything that we do. I'm going to learn not to fall down. I'm going to give you a demonstration. Everyone, thank you very much. The dojo is going through big changes. I'm stepping back, and Enrique Sensei is taking over with the help of Flori Sensei and Alia Sensei. They're going to be managing the dojo, and I think they'll do a better job than me. With your help, your input, we'll see the Shoryuken survive and get better. This is the smallest demonstration we've done in about 40 years. But from here, we'll springboard and get better with your help. Thank you.